What's up, guys? I have some great news for you guys today. So we were finally able to secure a tuning appointment with, of course, for the truck. Sorry, I didn't mean with. But who's going to tune the truck, right? So the truck is going to get tuned by Ryne Cunningham. He used to own Cunningham Motorsports here in Temecula. But as you know, he closed up shop, and you know, I talked to him. He tuned my 5.0 a while back. He's like, yeah, man, I'll tune your truck. So I'm actually going to rent out a dyno at JEP Automotive somewhere in like San Jacinto, Hemet area. So then I'm going to get the truck towed out there by AAA. And then, yeah, Ryan's going to dyno tune it. So we'll see what it makes. And then we'll go ahead and swap over to the truck right now. All right, so the truck has not moved for like 2 months now. It's ridiculous. So there's literally spider webs right here. I don't know if you can see them. Probably not, but there's spider webs on the truck. And then you can see all the sunspots on the tires right up there, just from the sun hitting it. And I washed the truck like a month ago. You can see all the rust right there, all over the brake calipers. And I am using a DSLR to film this. I'm not using my iPhone. Although the iPhone does shoot in 4K and 1080p, I was very curious as to how the quality would change if I did it with my DSLR. So let me know what you guys think regarding the quality of the videos. But yeah, this is how the truck stands right now. It's got, you know, it's got a pretty thick layer of dust all over it. But yeah, it's ready to go. I mean, it's been ready to go for a long time, but as you know, if you watch my Lexus videos, I was bagging the RCF, so a little preoccupied with that. And I wanted to make sure I found a really good tuner to do the work for my truck. So right now we're going to go ahead and roll on down to the auto parts store, O'Reilly's in specific, and we're going to go ahead and replace the O2 sensors. I was speaking to Ryne Cunningham, and I'm like, hey dude, is there anything I can do to the truck to, you know, make sure it's all nice and ready for you, man? So like I gave him the spark plugs I'm running, which is BR7 EFS NGK, capped at 0.025. And he's like, yeah, that's cool, man, you're ready to go. And then I asked about the O2 sensors. I'm like, hey man, you want me to replace those, or what's the deal? And he's like, yeah, replace them, make sure you get some fresh ones in there. So that's what we're gonna go do right now. We're gonna go ahead and pick up some O2s, and we're gonna go ahead and install them. And yeah, the video for next week is gonna be us getting the truck towed down there to Hemet or San Jacinto, wherever this shop is, and putting it on the rollers. So very excited for that. Very excited to have a rolling truck again, working truck. Thankfully I have not needed it for anything lately, but it'll be back and it will be very fun, guys. So let's go ahead and roll on over to the RCF so we can get these O2 sensors. Oh baby, this looks sexy. Nothing like doing an auto parts run in your slightly nice car. It's not aired out, guys, right now. Sorry about that, but we really need to get this truck running. Alright guys, so we're here in the F, and here are our O2 sensors, as well as the O2 sensor tool. Part number, you can see it, 15895, and they're $62 each. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the bank and pick up the cash for tomorrow. Oh yeah, looks like we got some single cab action. Got like a Middle Eastern guy. They love those single cabs. Bye. Alright, cool. There's our money. And apparently Bank of America now dispenses $100 bills, so that's cool. There's my work laptop. Let's get going, guys. Time to go install these babies and get the truck all ready to go. Well guys, here we are, just walking with our little baby O2 sensors. Get going on this little truck. Well guys, the truck's all jacked up and ready to go. We got our jack stands under there as well to keep us nice and safe, as you can see. So what we're gonna do now is gonna open up the O2 sensor rental tool. This is what it comes with if you haven't seen it before. So I'm gonna see which one fits on the O2 sensor and go from there. So just kind of opening it up here in the background, and it should be super easy. I really don't see myself having any issues with this, hopefully. So let's see which one would fit. Oh, it would be the other way around, and that one won't work. But yeah, I mean, about, well, I guess after tax and everything, it was maybe like 150 bucks for the 2 O2 sensors. I might not need them, but there it is. It's this one right here. Might not need them, but you know, better safe than sorry. I don't want to show up to the tune and have them be like, oh yeah, your O2 sensors aren't reading well, and then you know, I can't get a full tune, and God knows when I can get back in. Which with Cunningham it should be pretty quick, but anyways, get these bad boys on real quick. Well guys, here is the 2 old O2 sensors next to the new O2 sensor. As you can tell, they're not completely the same. Those are stock sensors versus what's that, O'Reilly? But they should work fine. I'm gonna take the old ones anyways, just in case I need them for some reason. Now look at that. They're definitely taking a beating. I mean, I was boosting for a long time on those when I first had the truck. Well, let's get them on. Well, to get the last one on, I already put one in there. And it should be ready to go. Alright guys, so now we're gonna make sure the truck turns on, because we don't want to roll up with a dead battery. Just don't want to anger Ryan. And I'm sure they have jumper cables and stuff there, but it's just one less thing for him to deal with. So let's make sure it runs, and then we're gonna ensure that everything else is tight and ready to go. Let's see. Cold start. It's gonna lean out pretty soon, so I should definitely turn it off. I don't know why that airbag light is on, to be honest. It was after I tuned it for the injectors when it came on, so let's go ahead and pop the hood and see if anything's gotten loose. Let's see. Make sure everything's all the way zoomed out. The camera is on autofocus, so that's why you're experiencing a little bit of blur. So let's see, the air filter still looks to be on nice and tight. Yeah, everything's good on that end. And all the pipes seem to be on. It didn't lean out right away. Nothing of that sort. All the spark plug wires are still on. Cool. So yeah, looks like this truck is essentially ready to go. We'll do a little aerial view from the ledge. Be a cool little picture. You can kind of see the intercooler from up here. There you go. And a lot of people like that big front mount look, but there you go, you can see it. I wonder how visible it will be from, like, when I'm driving around. There we are, truck's all ready to go, and I'm trying to figure out which spare parts I want to take. Maybe I'll take the old O2 sensors, as well as, I don't know, maybe I should take the old plug wires. Probably take the old plug wires and definitely clamps. I'm going to take a handful of clamps, maybe some couplers, in case anything goes wrong on the dyno or I get stranded on the way back. This truck has stranded me before, plenty of times. I'll have a story for you guys on my way back when I'm driving it, about when I got stranded for like 8 hours and then I get back home till like 4 in the morning. So that was fun, but yeah, just got some extra parts and throw them in there. Alright guys, so there's our RCF all nice and cleaned up in the garage, and you can hear the police helicopter outside because, you know, we live in the hood. And yeah, here is what we're gonna take with us to Cunningham. I should probably take the tripod too, actually, for the dyno runs. So right there we have 4 extra hose clamps, along with that 10mm, which is the size for the clamps. And then we also have that electric ratchet gun, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to take my whole toolbox because it is a Chevy and things just tend to blow up. So even if it like survives the dyno, I really have no like confidence that I'm going to make it back home with no problems. So yeah, let's go ahead and pack all this stuff up and go ahead and take with us tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and call AAA to schedule our tow truck if we can, because if we can't, that would be highly inconvenient. Because that means I'm going to have to wake up at 5 in the morning, ghetto bird, just to call the tow truck. So yeah. Then, oh my god. Yeah, so I have LED lights in here, but they don't like to work on the inside, like on the top middle. Super annoying. But yeah guys, and there is trap mirror. We haven't done anything to it lately, that's why it hasn't been on the channel. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with the dyno video.